Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Brothers channel. In this video we're going to be talking about some of my favorite shoes ever over the years, and there's a lot of good basketball shoes, and just in my personal preference these are like my favorite, and I feel like I might be missing a couple, but there are a lot of shoes on this list, so let's get it started right away with the Harden Volume 3. So I have like 4 pairs of the Hardin Volume 3, maybe 5. I have a lot of these. These are super duper nice. It's full length boost, and I really like the cushioning setup just because of how low to the ground you feel, but also how good the impact protection is, right? So as you guys can see, it's pretty much fully exposed boost. Like, look at that. You know, it's just only caged right here in the forefoot on the lateral side, but that's about it. Here in the heel, it's like not that caged. I guess the outsole does come up a little bit, but anyways, super nice compression, super soft, very comfortable, very low to the ground. You get a nice little bounce as well. Materials in this I'ma Be a Star colorway is like a synthetic material, which isn't super nice. The other colorways had a prime knit, but I don't know, I really like this gold colorway. So, and also the traction is top tier. The traction just has a solid bite, really didn't pick up dust either. Very like pretty minimal feeling shoe as well. Nothing's really like protruding out or anything, so very nice. The Hardin Volume 3. Alright, next we got the KD13. So the KD13 is a very recent shoe, but I absolutely love playing in this shoe. The traction is top tier. I don't know, I have like 4 pairs of these, and no, I got 4 because of my Nike ID right here. And traction is phenomenal. Cushion with the full length zoom strobel is super nice. Although it is kind of clunky here in the heel, which kind of sucks. Materials also isn't the best, but it's thin, it gets the job done. It conforms to your foot very well and feels nice on foot. Feels super responsive when I'm playing in it. And it's a pretty good looking shoe. I especially like my Nike ID colorway, so the KD13, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, next we got an OG. This is the I'ma Be a Star colorway, the Hardin Volume 1, the very first shoe in James Harden's line, like this colorway. And it was a very limited drop, so this colorway was very hard to get. And the next one, the home colorway of the Hardin Volume 1 is what came out next. But of course, that's when he was playing with the Rocket, so it was like a red, black, and white. But anyways, traction, as you guys all know, is super nice, even with this translucent outsole. Cushion is very low to the ground, very responsive. It's full length boost, but it is caged here in the heel. And, but it's still very good. You know, get a nice little compression as well for some reason, even though it is pretty caged here in the heel. Material, it did need a break in. You know, there definitely was pinching, but once you broke it in, it felt super nice. And also, just like, it's a great looking shoe. You know what I mean? Like, I love this kind of like material over the forefoot. And remember when the leaks first came out, we were like, yo, this looks terrible, and we clowned on it. Me included, I clowned on it very hard. And then the official pictures came out and you're like, yo, this looks so dope, man. Yeah, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's the Hardin Volume 1, as you guys all know. Next, of course, we got the Hardin Volume 2, and this is actually my Adidas colorway. You know, now looking back at it, I hate it. I hate this red lip lining thing. It looks weird. I like the overall colorway though, just not this red part. Traction, of course, is really good. Did pick up a little bit of dust, but for the most part, it was very nice. Also, it's full length boost. It is caged here in the heel, but it's not a super hard rubber, so I had no issues with it feeling clunky. Materials, with this kind of like textile material with the kind of like extra stitching for durability and support is nice. And on the Hardin Volume 2, I really enjoyed. It's just a little heavy. No, it's pretty heavy, but I had no issues with it as far as like not feeling responsive when I'm playing it. All right, next we got the Curry 4. I got this colorway. I also have this colorway. I think I have like 5 pairs of these. I didn't really want to bring all my shoes, so I have like a big pile of shoes right over here. But anyways, the Curry 4, super duper light shoe. Actually, let's check the weight of this. I'm pretty curious. It's probably like 9-10 ounces. Yeah, 10.37 ounces, super light. The cushion is absolutely trash. I believe it was just like EVA. They didn't even use like hover or charged cushion. I don't even think hover was out when the Curry 4 came out. But anyways, cushion is really bad, but it's very responsive and low to the ground, I guess. The traction is phenomenal though. Traction is really good. And the materials, it is a knit material, but there is this overlay, so you needed to break it in. There was a little bit of pinching, I believe, but once you broke it in, it was very nice, very minimal, and a very responsive feeling shoe. And I really like how this shoe looks. These colorways are sick. So there's the Curry 4 there. We got, remember this shoe, the Crazy Explosive? I believe Andrew Wiggins was kind of like the athlete that was wearing this. I feel like originally it was supposed to be John Wall's shoe. And if it was John Wall's shoe, and if he ended up getting this, it would have been freaking amazing, you know what I mean? But anyways, I remember when this shoe came out, the traction is really good, the cushion. Remember when Boost was like, oh, it's a new thing, and they're putting it in basketball shoes, it's gonna be super nice, and when they did, it was very nice, although it is very, very caged. And also the prime knit on this upper is just, look at this, like, it's just a super nice material, stretchy here in the toe box, but around like the toe box, this material is super supportive. There's no stretch to it, so you have good support here around kind of like where you need support, and on top is just a nice stretchy material. It's just like, you know, fit was good, support was good, cushion was great, traction once you broke it in was very good, and I really love the shoe. And of course I have the regular Crazy Explosive with I guess it's also kind of like a textile, but it's not this knit material, you know. This was awesome. And of course the Crazy Explosive Prime Knit Low was out, and I was like, yo, that's so sick. Remember that? So yeah, these were awesome. Yeah, I absolutely loved the Crazy Explosive. All right, next I'm really throwing it back to the 2016 Crazy Light Boost by Adidas. I miss how Adidas did this. Remember, the jacquard material was super nice. It felt pretty much like a knit material, very comfortable, but also it was like 110, 120 bucks or something, so pretty cheap. The full-length Boost was super nice, and the traction was absolutely top tier. It was really, really nice traction. It would bite on any condition, and as far as like looks goes, not my favorite. Look at how dirty this colorway is. Like, it's really dirty. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but anyways, yeah, I really like playing in this. So there is the Crazy Light Boost 2016. Next, we got the D Lillard II. Yes, the D Lillard II, not the Dame 2. So when it first came out, or when Damian Lillard first got his signature shoe line, it was called the D Lillard 1, and then the D Lillard 2. And then when the Dame 3 came out, they called it Dame 3. Anyways, a little bit of history there. The D Lillard 2 came out. The one, when I tried it out, I was like, yo, this kind of is not that nice, I don't like it. But the 2 came out, and you got the nice jacquard material here in the forefoot. Traction also is really good, and the bounce cushion was really nice. I feel like this is one of my first experiences with bounce. It's very bouncy here in the heel, good impact protection and all that. Fit me very well, and I liked it so much that I did a My Adidas. I did this all red colorway with this jacquard here in the toe box, and we got this kind of like metallic red heel counter, external TPO heel counter, and it says Soul Bros here on the tongue, which is pretty cool. It's actually kind of like stitched on there, embroidered on there or whatever. So yeah, D Lillard 2, remember this? This shoe is super nice. I really liked it. Next, of course, is the Kyrie II, one of my favorite shoes ever. The traction, as you guys can see, is top tier. It's probably the best traction I've ever tried ever. It's better than like the Curry 8. The Curry 8 is pretty damn good, but just Kyrie 2 is just, I would say, like top 2 tractions that I've ever tried. That's how good it is. Just the bite is insane. It bites on everything. And then there's just this like pattern here in the forefoot with this like oval shape. You know how in most shoes where the pivot point is, it's where the ball of your foot is, right? But in this shoe, it's more like it covers the entire forefoot, so you can really kind of like spin on your forefoot. I really like that. Of course, we have the introduction of the outsole curvature, which is very nice. Cushion, of course, is really bad. It's super stiff. Materials are you know, but for the Kyrie 2, I have like 6 pairs. I think I did like 3 or 4 pairs of this, and I absolutely love this shoe. So the Kyrie 2, one of my favorite shoes to play in. All right, next we got the Curry 2. Remember this when it came out? Oh my god, it was one of my favorite shoes. It's still one of my favorite shoes to play in. I have like 5 or 6 pairs of these. These are just absolutely incredible. The traction is top tier, one of the best that I've ever tried. And the cushion with the charged or the charged foam is super nice. I would say it's probably one of the best cushioning setups that the Curry line has. There's a bit of compression here in the heel. The synthetic material isn't like the best for quality, but you know, it's thin, it conforms to your foot very well. I had no issues with it. Yeah, I got this colorway, and I also have this one. And I had 2 other pairs. I think I had the BHM and the All-Star colorway as well, but then I played in those to the ground. So anyways, these are kind of like my more like dead stock. I feel like they're not dead stock. I don't know. Maybe I played in them once or twice. But anyways, the Curry 2s, I absolutely love playing these. All right, next we got the Kobe 11 EM. Not the Elite, the EM. And EM stands for Engineered Mesh. And the traction is just absolutely phenomenal. It's really, really good. Translucent was very bad though, but the solid rubber outsole was very, very good. Cushion isn't the best. It's a little clunky actually here in the heel. We have a full length lunar line. It's a drop-in midsole, so it's not very nice. You know, it bottoms out very quickly, but you're very low to the ground. And it's EM material. It's just, you know, it's just a nice, thin, very minimal material. And it's just a very light shoe as well. I mean, I feel like it was like, yeah, 10.3 ounces, right? So Kobe 11 EM is probably one of my favorite Kobe's in his entire line. And of course, another Kobe that I really like is the Kobe 360. Remember this shoe? Remember when this came out? It's so technologically advanced. The traction was really good, but terrible for durability. The cushion with the React was very, very nice. Crazy compression. And then, of course, the Flyknit was really, really thin, right? So also just a great looking shoe. It just kind of sucks that they made like no colorways. I feel like they made like 5 colorways of this shoe. And they're like, oh, see ya, we're dipping. that's all you're getting, you know. But anyways, the 360, super nice. Of course, the Kobe 8 is up there. The Kobe 8, I absolutely love the Kobe 8. I like it even better than the Kobe 9, just in my personal opinion, because the Kobe 9, you have that kind of like, it's just clunky. It feels kind of like a boot in the heel. But anyways, the Kobe 8 traction is really, really good. You have a very nice bite. And also, as you guys can see, I don't know why, for drop-in midsoles, you don't need rubber or anything. You can still put like a foam here. Even though it is stiff, it's not super clunky, you know? And one thing that I love to do in the Kobe 8 is to put the full-length zoom unit. You see that? Full-length zoom unit from my Kobe 11 Elite ID. And I just feel super bouncy, you know. And then we have the EM, the engineered mesh on the Kobe 8. Super lightweight as well. I feel like it's like 9 ounces. Yeah, like 9.9 ounces. Of course, we have that zoom unit, so it's probably a little bit heavier than the actual regular Kobe 8. But anyways, super lightweight. Very, very nice shoe to play in. All right, next we got the Kyrie 4. I really like this shoe as well. I have like 4 or 5 pairs. Traction, you need to break it in, but once you do, it's super nice. Very, very nice bite. You have that outsole curvature as well, which I really like in Kyrie's line. We have an engineered mesh pretty much in the EM, you know, in this colorway. And just a very nice fit. Cushion, of course, is the best cushion that you can get in Kyrie's line, which isn't saying much, but there's a nice little compression here in the heel with that Cushlon. It's just a great looking shoe as well, you know. The Kyrie 4, very, very good performer. Next, we got the Kobe 5 Protro, and this is the Chaos colorway. And again, you can't really go wrong with Kobe's. I love the full-length Cushlon, crazy compression here. And also the Zoom Turbo unit in the forefoot is really, really nice. I feel like Kyrie should do this, you know what I mean? Traction also is really good. And as far as the materials go, we have a synthetic material, but I don't really have a problem with it. It gets the job done, it's thin. I mean, it is a little bit stiffer than I would like, but once you break it in, it's not terrible. And of course, this colorway and just like the way this shoe looks, it looks awesome. All right, next we got the PG3. I absolutely love this shoe. It's 110 bucks. I have like 4 or 5 pairs of these. I got it on sale actually. This specific colorway, I think I got it for like 50 bucks on GOAT, you know. But anyways, traction is top tier. Cushion is pretty damn nice. You got a 4-foot zoom unit, a little bit of heel compression. Materials are pretty bad for quality, but gets the job done. It's thin. It's a pretty good looking shoe as well. Not the best looking, but it's all right. Of course, another shoe that I feel like looks better is the PG1. You know, this shoe is actually dead stock. I have like 4 pairs of these as well. The black and gum colorway looks sick. Traction, you need to break it in a little bit for the translucent, but the solid rubber, if I remember correctly, was really good right out the box. Cushion, not very nice for the foam, but there is a 4-foot zoom unit. And the shit mesh is not super nice, but of course, remember the strap? the strap with the fly wire here. So once you like tighten this, it tightens the fly wire that goes over this mesh material and just cranks down on your forefoot. I miss that. You know, I miss these types of straps. I don't want the Kyrie 6 or the Zoom Freak 3 strap, you know what I mean? But anyways, PG1, awesome, great aesthetics as well. Next, we got the Hyperdunk 2016 Flyknit. Remember the full-length zoom unit? It's super duper nice. Traction also is really good. It's translucent. It yellowed a lot in my pair. Of course, we got Flyknit, which is very, very comfortable. It's super thin. This collar is very, very stretchy. You know, it kind of like stretches over your leg, and also on top of your foot, it stretches over that. And it's just, it looks great, performed very, very well. And of course, last but not least, we got the Hyperdunk 2017 Flyknit. And of course, the traction is really, really good. I would even say it's better than the 2016. Cushion, remember, full-length React, we're like, ooh, so excited. And then it was this. So it wasn't very nice, but you know, whatever. It was responsive, I guess. The Flyknit was really cool. You know, we got some TPU strands in the Flyknit, but it's very thin, conforms to your foot, support's great, and yeah, it's a great looking shoe as well. But anyways, those are my favorite shoes over the years. I've tried a good amount of shoes, and these I would say are my top, I guess, you know, just like my favorite that I've played in. I feel like I'm missing a couple, but I definitely did search around my entire apartment to see like, oh, did I like that? You know what I mean? Anyways, tell us what your top shoes have been over the years down in the comment section below. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.